What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Anti-Gravity Room. You are here with
Lexi.
Liam?
and we are going to talk some Star Wars spoilers for you guys. Last week I had predictions, or about maybe 10 days ago I had predictions before the movie came out. Some of which were true, some of which were not. We're going to get into those and discuss our feelings on the movie, I guess.
Yeah.
And see what everyone thought. We have Star Wars Advanced user, Star Wars Medium Advanced user, and brand new to Star Wars Lexi. So you have like an opinion from on all different fronts. So we'll check it out and see what our thoughts were. First things first. Did you like the movie, Liam? We'll start off with the simple question. Like, what did you like it? Boom. Yes. No.
Yes, I liked the movie. I didn't leave the theater angry at it, so.
Well, that's good. Was it better than you expected, or?
I would say it was different from what I expected. Not necessarily better.
Okay.
And like to me, the original Star Wars movies anyway. Like I'm not gonna.
What's your favorite one? Before we start your.
My favorite is A New Hope.
Okay.
But.
So you probably love this.
That isn't the best one. This is A New Hope all over again,
yeah,
which I kind of rolled my eyes at, to tell you the truth. But the original Star Wars, it had its own charm, but I felt like this one was very like comedy based. Like they tried to really drive.
Yeah, like Michael Bay, like Transformers.
Like, we're gonna make you laugh at this movie. Like there's like really forward jokes and stuff like that, and I don't know if I like that.
Yeah,
very much.
That was one of my biggest things. I said, like, there's a time, like, and place for everything when your friends are just like died and like blasters and things are exploding around you. It's like maybe you don't want to like.
The movie was a bit weird, like
make
the way
jokes. It was like even Harrison Ford was like, I know I'm gonna die in a few minutes, but like I'm gonna fucking joke around up until the point I do die. Like,
yeah.
It was strange. It was strange. Lex, what did you think? Did you like it?
I liked the movie. I don't know. I liked it. There are parts of it that I didn't like. I don't like Kylo Ren, whatever his name is. I don't really care for him as an actor altogether.
Adam Driver?
Yeah.
Why not?
I don't know. He just...
Because he's ugly?
Why do you have to take his mask off?
That's the first thing she said in the theater.
He's
like,
nothing
he's
like
really ugly.
Like any other villain that you see in the Star Wars universe.
No, I'm not used to it.
He's temperamental and like...
Yeah, he has like temper tantrums.
He's not as cool. Like he doesn't have that cool factor that like.
See, I like that.
It was interesting. It was definitely an interesting take.
I like that. I see. I wouldn't say that you don't ever see villains like that, because there are villains who have like hissy fits. Like a good example. If you watch the Clone Wars, is General Grievous. Even though I hate him, he's
slapping droids around.
He's slapping droids around and cutting up things when he's all mad. Some people are temperamental. Like, I think that's just something that comes with being bad. Just the only two bad people you really see in Star Wars that are like big bads are like the Emperor and Vader, right?
That's who I'm comparing.
And they're pretty like calm and composed about everything.
I mean, obviously a young Anakin is a little angrier and more aggressive.
He was kind of Kylo Ren-y though,
yeah,
like kind of emo-y for no reason. Like, what do you have to be so upset about, dude? And it's like nothing. That's like...
He felt a little more childish to me. Like, I didn't take him as seriously as I took...
Anakin?
Yeah, and they just joked at the wrong moments,
shit,
like I said.
You're on your own for now.
Like when he's throwing a temper tantrum and the two stormtroopers like walk out, They like walk down the hall, see him throwing his temper tantrum, and are like, whoa, well, we're gonna turn around and go this way. It's like, I was just like, oh man, he's just a child, like...
I know, he's a spoiled little pissed off teenager.
But I mean, that's kind of cool.
I like that, yeah. He's like a little emo kid. He has nothing to really be upset about. Like, oh, you know, your parents are fucking famous and fucking getting taught to be a Jedi and you know, got a good life and like having a little temper tantrum, which is fine. Like, I like that. I liked him. Big spoiler for anyone listening. If you don't like spoilers, then fuck off. It's been a week, so you probably should have seen it by now. But Han Solo gets killed.
Yeah.
What did you think about the death scene itself, Liam?
I feel like it could have been a bit better because it's Han fucking Solo dying. Like they could have,
Is it weird that it felt like dragged out for like 10 minutes of waiting for it to happen? Like, you know it was gonna happen. Like, you could just see like the position of
I feel like Han, like, he knew he was gonna die. Like, it looked like it's so obvious, like, that he's not in a good spot, man. Like, I don't understand why.
It seemed like the actor playing him like really wanted to get killed off. You know,
it seemed like Han Solo himself was just like, you know, this is how it ends for me. Like, I'm just gonna walk out here and like let my son kill me.
Yeah, I agree. It was dragged out. One of the things I called wrong is I thought Luke Skywalker was going to be the one to die, and I thought he was going to die like soon. Like the way the trailer made it look, like where he puts his hand on R2 and then
that would have been too much like A New Hope. If Luke Skywalker, who is now Obi-Wan Kenobi,
but the parallel for Obi-Wan in this was Han Solo. They meant Han Solo to be like the Obi-Wan type character in this.
But if Luke died early on, then
I thought he was gonna die in the massacre that Finn was like that made Finn like snap and not be Stormtrooper anymore. That's where I thought Luke was gonna die. Surprised he didn't.
I am happy that it didn't go that way. That sounds awful.
One thing I did call, 100%. I think most people called it is Finn. He ain't no Jedi. You know?
He is not. No.
No. I saw that coming.
Finn is a whole lot of nothing, actually.
Yeah, I know. We dissected that the other day. We found out he's just Indiana Jones. He could have not been in the aside from freeing Poe Dameron at the beginning. He really served no purpose in that movie.
Just comic relief.
Mind you, before we belittle him for his pointlessness, his Stormtrooper fight was fucking badass. That was probably the best fight scene in the entire movie.
But that Stormtrooper made that fight.
Yeah, that Stormtrooper.
His entrance and like...
that Stormtrooper was badass, where he drops his gun and his shield, he throws them down on the ground.
It's kind of sad, because I liked it a little more than I liked the end fight, like the
Oh yeah, that was the best fight period, was that Stormtrooper. Like, I want an action figure of that fucking Stormtrooper, right? Like, man, Master Mode is really hard in this game.
Yeah, I've never played Master before, so.
But yeah, I want to figure that Stormtrooper. He was fucking cool.
I hope like there's more of them with more personality and like
I'd like to see that. Like
yeah.
in the Clone Wars, like Captain Rex and shit. Yeah. People like that. Like, I'd like to see that too.
That'd be kind of cool.
Other characters: Poe Dameron, Oscar Isaac. Did we like Poe Dameron? He was my personal favorite of the movie.
Poe is definitely the coolest.
He was a good character.
I think.
Yeah.
What did you like about him, Lex?
I don't know. I just liked his attitude, and like, I liked that he didn't die. I was actually like, he was one of the few characters where I was like, oh yeah, he's back. Okay,
but
cool.
He was too like Rey, much like Rey. He was too good at what he did. Like, never did you once feel like he was in any danger.
There's that one montage where the X-Wings flying around, just blowing up 50, 60 ships in a row.
The one long shot, like
like an Avenger shot, continuous shot.
Then he's doing strafe runs and picking off individual people,
stormtroopers. It was pretty insane.
It's crazy, and you're like, damn, he's a badass. But at the same time, it's a little much.
He was supposed to die in the opening scene of the movie. I don't know if you knew that, and then they rewrote it for him to live because they couldn't find an excuse to get Finn in an X-Wing.
Yeah.
But I thought that was interesting. But I like Poe Dameron a lot. I thought he was cool. And it was funny, I was saying, one thing I'd like to see that I thought would be like a neat idea, fuck, I'm dead right away, is for instead of the second movie, because it seems to me like, Kylo Ren shouldn't appear in the next movie. He should be like off and like training and come back in the last movie and be like a fucking real badass. You know what I mean?
That would be cool.
Kind of like the reverse Luke. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
that would be cool. And what I'd like to see is Rey do something similar even, but I'd like to see like a buddy cop movie of just like Finn and Poe, because like a Rush Hour type like movie of those two, because those two were hilarious together.
They were good.
They were like genuinely funny. That like I don't think it was like as put on funny as like the certain moments where like Finn's like stepping on Rey's head or Han's poking fun at him or Chewbacca, you know, whatever jokes they were doing like.
Well, use your blaster, your bowcaster. It's like...
I do like that they finally showcased how cool that fucking weapon is.
Oh, yeah. It was... Even... They say it multiple times. He's like, this thing's crazy.
And it always was. That's the thing. You just never really saw it. Like... coolest shot of the entire movie, probably next to the stormtrooper fight, is when after
Han shoots the guy like without looking at him.
No, when fucking Kylo Ren stabs Han and Chewbacca just fucking laces him with that bowcaster right in the chest.
Shoots Ren, takes down like 20 fucking
he goes nuts.
Blows the whole thing to like pieces.
But to me, that whole scene was ruined because like as soon as they come back, like at the end where they come back and like Leia's talking to Rey about the whole thing and they're crying and hugging together. Chewbacca literally gets off of the ship. Leia's crying, and he walks right past them all. As if the actor was just an extra in the shot. And like Rey goes and like hugs fucking Leia and consoles Leia over what happened in this. So I was like, man, shouldn't Chewie be the one fucking like hugging Leia?
I mean,
like
Rey doesn't really know who
Yeah,
Leia
not
is.
to mention that, but like, you know, like Chewie, like, remember when they wouldn't close the fucking or they wanted to close the doors in Hoth to like leave Han out because they're like, oh, it's getting too cold. And he was like, rioting and flipping out, and then he was getting frozen in carbonite. And like, man, it's really weird that Chewie wasn't more distraught over that. Like Rey was like the focus of like the.
Yeah.
I think they just kind of like quickly showcased how upset Chewie was with that sequence where he
just shot Kylo Ren. And that was it. I still like.
He was running. He sounded like he was crying when he was running away though.
Another thing that really pissed me off is if you're gonna kill Han Solo, you can't let someone else drive the Falcon. I don't like that.
No.
Okay, this is my biggest problem with the movie, and this is for all you females out there, because you're partly to blame.
Females can't drive. We learned that from the movie.
Rey does every fucking thing in the movie. Like, without any training or knowledge of anything, she knows how to pilot the Millennium Falcon. She knows how to fucking best some guy who's, like,
well, I have a theory.
trained by some, like, great new Darth Sidious, like, and then she uses a fucking Jedi mind trick. Like,
okay, I have a theory. I have a theory about all that, because none of that makes sense. None of it makes sense. And my theory is that, like, she was already a Jedi Knight, like Kylo Ren, and Luke, like, put her there and they, like, mind wiped her or something, and she's just, like, kind of like Jason Bourning right now, like, she's just slowly, like, remembering things. Because it looked like something snapped in her head when she was, like, getting tortured, where she just, like, remembered almost, where she's like, oh.
I certainly
how to
hope
do
so.
this.
I certainly
and
hope
it would make it more.
Yeah.
It would like make it less nonsensical. Do you know what I mean? If they were to do something like that.
It's just sort of like they thought, how can we make this new female character a badass by making her better than any other Star Wars character that's ever existed? Like she just knows how to do
like
things.
Emperor Palpatine.
Yeah, like what?
She did that stabby shit that you hate.
She looked like she did not know what she was doing, but like she fucking took on everyone and she won.
How badass was it when Kylo Ren shoved the little side thing in Finn's arm in that fight?
Oh, and it burned him.
Yeah, that was
like,
cool.
He's like, ah!
The little handguard was actually kind of cool there, I must say.
Finn,
Finn was fine. I like the actor. Like, he's a pleasant guy. He, like, Shia LaBeouf'd it. Like, to me, like, I like Shia LaBeouf in Transformers. He's, like, really entertaining. He's awesome. But, like, why are you there? Why do you have anything to do with this? Like, why does Optimus Prime, like, need your... Like, why are you even here? It just doesn't make sense.
Why do they tag you along?
Like, it's just to have a human actor in the movie kind of thing? Or is, like, in this, it's, like, is it just to have, like, another main character, a black actor as the main character, or, like, whatever the case is? Like, I don't know, like... And I don't know if the character is just not needed. And it's like, well, did, like... It's almost like they wanted to like press this like female lead kind of thing, but they were still kind of unsure about making a female lead, so they like put Finn in there just in case. Just in case.
Gotta be a minority.
Just in case, like it's so weird. But I like him. I like the actor John Boyega. I follow you on Twitter. You're a cool guy. But I feel like your character doesn't need to exist. Like, you could not be in any of the rest of the movies, and I don't feel it would make an impact.
If I was Boyega, I would be pissed. I would be like, man, why doesn't my fucking character do anything except make jokes? Like,
yeah.
Like, you just need a funny black man in your movie? Is that why I'm here? I'd be like, fuck, man, give me a good role. Like, let me pilot the Millennium Falcon or something.
I find it weird, too, that, like, after they're all brainwashed and indoctrinated that he just like all of a sudden is like, I don't want to do this. You've been doing it. How old do you think John Boyega was? Like 20?
Well, it was his first time seeing that
mission, but he's still He's still. You don't think you know what Imperial troopers do? Like you don't think you know what you do in the army? Like
knowing it and what they do and actually doing it are two different things.
But why is he the only one to snap out of the fucking 40 years of stormtroopers?
I don't know. I think maybe these fucking the New Order
right,
training
Lex?
different.
What'd you say?
I just said that's a good question.
Yeah, it is a good question. Liam, tell me that. You fucking scumbag.
Maybe there are, and we just don't get to hear their stories. Maybe their stories are just not as good as Finn's. I don't know.
It's really weird to me.
They're probably just like, because they have to go through psych tests, right? Remember when he's...
Yeah, I guess.
They're like, report to this fucking place and do a psych test.
You're leading me right into my next thing. Captain Phasma.
Yes.
Captain Phasma does nothing.
Lex, what do you think about Captain Phasma?
That was like the biggest joke out of the entire movie.
That was a disappointment, right?
Brianna fucking Tarth does nothing.
Yeah, she did nothing other than get punched by Chewie and thrown in the garbage disposal.
Like, spitting out empty threats, like, that went absolutely nowhere. It made no sense.
Although, Finn's moment where he comes back to Phasma and he's like, "What now, Phasma? I'm in charge." He's like, "I'm in charge." That I genuinely laughed at that.
See, that was the one part of the movie I was the opposite, Liam, where I was like, "This is too much now. This is like
really
you need like the Nick Cannon like fucking I don't know moment. Like it was really weird. It was off-putting. I was like, this is like where like funny black man in my movie, haha.
Yeah.
Like it was like too much.
But to me, that's why he was there, so I don't know.
It was, oh man, I did not
We're really struggling with this master difficulty here.
I know. I found it really weird, too, that, like, I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but, like, why would you want to, like, demoralize Captain Phasma like that? Like, why would you want to make her seem, like, so shit? Like, you could have made a regular stormtrooper in that part where, like, they put down the shield and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, like, it was really weird.
She could have easily...
Because then you wouldn't have had that moment with Finn. It wouldn't have been, like... You know,
Captain Phasma. So is Captain Phasma dead? Because she was on that planet when it blew up.
I think she got away.
Like, I would like to think she got away, but like, did they really like? Are they really concerned with Captain Phasma and the garbage disposal? You know what I mean?
I would be surprised if they didn't use whatever.
Gwendolyn, whatever.
Yeah.
Depends if she gets killed in Game of Thrones or not and becomes unpopular. If she's still popular next year, then maybe she'll be...
Oh, dude, she'll be popular if she dies. Like, she's a...
I do like her in Game of Thrones.
A badass woman.
I do like her in Game... She actually is a badass woman, though. I like her in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
You know, she actually... And that's the thing with her, like, being a badass woman. It's like, she's not, like, a little fucking 90-pound little girl that, like... You're like, oh, you're a bad... Like, I would punch you in the face, Ray, and you would die. Like, your neck might snap if I were to punch you in the fucking head. Or if I punched fucking Brienne of Tarth in the head, she'd probably rip my fucking head off my shoulders.
She would, man.
So, like, there's like
She killed the Hound.
Do you know what I mean, though? There's like a difference between the two. It's like some females are empowered characters and some are just like parading around as such. And that's what I don't like. And that's like what Star Wars really did in this one. Mm-hmm. One thing, let's get to things I did like. Because there are things I did like. I liked Kylo Ren. I liked Poe Dameron. The X-Wing fucking sequences were fucking pretty cool. Aside from the Avengers montage with fucking ridiculous Poe Dameron, there were some cool things in there. I really liked the new Tarkin, the blonde guy. Hux. General Hux.
Oh, yes.
He was like a new Tarkin type character. Who was like, I liked at the beginning when he's lipping off to Kylo Ren. He's like, you don't fucking tell me what to do, buddy.
The guy from Ex Machina. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but it's pretty good.
Oh, is that he? Oh, Oscar Isaac's in Ex Machina too.
Or no, sorry, Poe Dameron and...
Not Poe Dameron. I'm talking about the blonde guy, General Hux.
Who's the younger guy that's mouthing off to fucking Kylo Ren? Is that Hux?
Is he part of the Imperials or part of the Rebels?
He's part of the New Order or whatever.
Yeah, that's General Hux.
The guy who's giving the speech.
The blonde guy, he looks like Wesker.
He is in Ex Machina.
Oh, okay. So is Oscar Isaac.
Yes.
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, he's the guy who... Okay. Oscar Isaac's the guy who made the...
Well, anyway, General Hux was a badass. He did the same thing as Tarkin. Like, I always thought that was cool in the original movies when,
It's like, why is Vader taking orders from...
Well, when Vader's choking that one guy out, and Tarkin's like, Vader, enough! Like, fucking chill out, and fucking he listens, and then he says something else to Vader, and Vader's like, oh shit. I always thought that was so cool.
Yeah.
So this guy, same thing, he fucking lips off to Kylo Ren right away, and then his speech, when he's giving that speech about the First Order or whatever, he was really selling that to me. Like, his eyes were, like, fucking bloodshot. Like,
I got, like, a Hitler vibe from him.
Yeah, he was fucking genuinely, like, I was like, man, you are evil. Like, you're scary. Like,
he's not a bad actor, man.
Like, that's the thing, though. Like, I could see Kylo Ren, like, as dark as he is, killing his own father. I could see Kylo Ren cutting you some slack if, like, you failed to bring in the rebels or, you know, you didn't compact the garbage chute properly or something. I could see him not killing you. Whereas, like... Hux, on the other hand, oh man, I think if you were to open the tractor beam for the rebels or like whatever, I think he'd fucking murder you. I don't think he'd give two fucks.